Peace and peace and blessings coming to you live from North Las Vegas, Nevada. My name is Anthony Calori. This is the Preciate podcast, episode number 14, and we're just keeping it moving. I hope you're doing well on this beautiful Wednesday, and we're halfway through the week, and I hope it's been a productive one for you and yours. Keeping a cool head, staying positive and focused. And even if you're not being positive, I hope you're staying focused. And, it's better to get it done than to be happy and lazy. You know what I mean? But, crazy ass times in the world. Everybody's pointing the finger. We're living a real contradictory lifestyle. It's just, it's really, everything feels backwards. And I couldn't imagine being like 12 or 13 years old at this time, just coming into myself and, trying to understand what a man is and what these feelings are and all that type of stuff. And then all you have is like, we used to just have pen and paper, you know what I mean? And man, it wasn't, shit wasn't like this back then, and so it's a real trip to see these kids grow up with so much goddamn information that they don't know which, they just don't know what direction to go in. I mean, there's so much, they have so many options, and at the same time, don't know how to conduct themselves, you know what I mean? Like, afraid to get in trouble, afraid to say the wrong thing, and all that type of shit. And it's just a wild ass time, man. Wild ass time to be a kid for sure. I mean, I thank God that I'm at where I'm at in life, so I can just at some level understand this shit, because it just seems like madness, just straight up madness. And life is I'm finding out that it's way more simple than I thought it was, like I thought it was supposed to be this big grandioso thing, but man, I swear you accomplish your I swear it's like every time you accomplish your this big goal you have, the next day is just, it's like the toughest day ever, and you're riding this high on your way to achieving things and being focused and all that stuff, and then you accomplish it and you're like, well, damn, and if you've ever seen Louis C.K.'s Horace and Pete, there's a scene in there where these two people are on a Tinder date, and the man is explaining to this woman that his dad went to the moon, and I don't want to give away the scene, but he says his dad, after he went to the moon, said it was like the saddest thing, ever, because it's like, well, what do you do after you go to the moon? You know what I mean? Like, what's gonna give you that that same thrill, after that? And I don't know. It's like we go to the moon every fucking day. You know what I mean? Like, or every other day, or we're trying to anyway. Maybe we don't get there, but we're trying to. And it's like, life is more simple than that, man. Some people get to do extraordinary things and be a part of extraordinary shit, but it's not every day is supposed to be a goddamn ball, Some days are supposed to be mundane and repetitious and hard, hard on your back, hard on your mind, your eyes, your patience, that type of shit. It's not supposed to be a fucking cakewalk every day. And not to say it lightly, but that's why these millionaires be killing themselves. They got nothing to do. They make $1 million, become rich and famous, some of them, and they're just like, man, I hate this shit. I'm constantly, chasing some shit that that isn't even real. You know what I mean? You just live your life, man. Live your life. Enjoy this shit. seeking the approval of others for your whole life is insane. And like I said in the last episode, man, fuck the homies, man, forget them. Do your own thing and, be humble. But, all this dumbass shit that we're trying to get, it's not worth killing ourselves over. You know what I mean? It's not worth killing each other over. Just see what being a dad is like one time, see what being a good present father is like. Or, going doing some charity work or volunteering your time for, some people who just need some extra help, you know what I mean? And, see how that makes you feel before we get on this, life is a, life sucks, you know? Life sucks and it isn't shit and everybody else is beautiful and popular and I'm not. That's what the internet will trick you into thinking. When really it's like, man, the lights can go off at any time, you know. And man, I wouldn't doubt that if the powers that be, if they wanted, they could be like, yeah, no more internet for you, and honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, they would probably never do that because, that's how they keep you, you know, wasting a lot of time and, thinking thoughts that aren't even yours, you know what I mean? And adopting, um, prejudices and things like that aren't even yours. At the end of the day, it's like if you're looking at the phone and judging anybody on the phone, it's no different than walking in the real world and judging people in the real world. You know, it's no different, man. So you might as well just get the fuck off the phone, go live your life and see what that's about. It's the same shit. You can get punched in the mouth out there, but that's a part of it too. And so, it's best to just conduct yourself properly. And nowadays, you probably won't even get punched in the mouth. They probably fucking shoot your ass because that's just what everybody's doing these days. Like it's the Wild West with all this alien-like technology in our hand. I mean, can you believe that? Murder rate is through the roof. Highest it's been in years all across the country, and we're at like our peak technologically. It's fucking, I don't know. It's like an oxy fucking moron. So, yeah, shout out to all my people in the Bay Area. Shout out to everybody in Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, all sides, everywhere. Yeah, peace. Just stay safe out there. Stay safe. Don't be no fucking hero. You ain't Captain Planet. You ain't Captain America. You know what I mean? If you see a lady in danger, I mean, go and help her. You know what I mean? But I swear to God, for you people in Cali, keep some pepper spray on you or something like that. Keep some pepper spray on you. And, because I know you go to prison forever if you got a gun on you, even though everybody else got a gun. All the criminals got guns and shit. It's the civilians who ain't got them, ain't allowed to carry them. The criminals don't give a fuck if they're allowed to or not, and that's the whole point. And so, ladies, don't just be smart, be safe out there, and still live your life, you know what I mean? But just be smart. Don't be trying to, motherfucker come and ask you for some directions or for some help. Try to Ted Bundy your ass and be like, hey, can you help me change my tire? My arm's a little sore, man. Fuck you. That's what you say. Go fuck yourself, Them girls in New York got it down for a reason, and these crazy ass crime upticks, theft and violent crime in Cali and in Vegas. You just gotta be smart, man. Don't be parked anywhere for too long. Kid, take your shit with you. You know what I mean? Just be smart. Don't be stupid. Don't be one of those people that wished they, just took the extra precaution. Cause yeah, motherfuckers are wilding out here. And that doesn't mean to not trust people, like in general, and people are all evil and all that type of shit, because that's not true. All I'm really saying is just be smart, just be smart. Don't be like a stupid kid who doesn't understand that, you know, desperate people do desperate shit, and it's desperate times right now. You know what I mean? We're old enough, most of us, and mature enough to know that it's desperate times right now. Okay? A lot of people having a hard time making it, mentally, financially, physically. They're eating like shit. You know what I mean? You can't eat food from the 99-cent store forever. You can't be microwaving everything you fucking eat. Your brain ain't gonna be thinking straight. And we have to have some type of like, we don't have to sympathize with these motherfuckers, but we have to at least try to understand that these guys are just desperate, and they're fucking dumb at the same time. And they're fucking dumb, and we don't want police and all that type of shit, so this is what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be like, well, fuck the police, and then, like, live in fear after that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, get yourself, keep it, you know what I mean? Keep that, whatever it is, next to you, and, be vigilant, be smart, you know what I'm saying? And know you could still call the cops if you need to, but we're getting what we asked for in some sense. Shit, from the bottom to the top, man. So, we just got to deal with this shit, rise above it, keep working, keep the faith, keep practicing, keep staying healthy, keep trusting, our people, leaning on our people, and letting them know that they could lean on us. And just remember, this life is worth living, man. It's not worth just being like, oh damn, it's crazy out here. It's like, no, dude, this is real life, and it's as beautiful as it is fucking wild right now. So in this kind of, I don't know, age of confusion or era of confusion, try to make sense of your life as much as possible. Define what is going to make you able to get through the day every day without hating yourself or wanting to kill yourself for real. And, define what your purpose is and be okay with whatever it is you decided, and it may change later if you, see yourself successful in that purpose. And you're like, I want my purpose to be different. I want to do this now. That's cool, Don't put too much on it and think that the internet matters really at all when it comes to this shit. The internet and things that you see in real life versus what you see on the internet is different. Don't be discouraged that the world is happening. We're getting a window into the world, and the algorithm wants to, you know what I mean? It knows that we love drama, and and so all I'm saying is, don't let the drama of the world discourage you. This world is still funny. It's still rated G and PG and PG-13. You know what I mean? Like, there's still parts of life that are innocent and cool and fun and peaceful, and there's tons of community and camaraderie. All in the midst of this wild ass shit. So don't. Just be safe, but man, just live your life as well, live your life as well. And, yeah, don't hide yourself from this wild ass place, because you might just be the person that someone needs, and all you had to do was step out, you know? Anytime, like, I have trouble with my car and I need to jump or something like that, it's always a fun, I guess, like, social experiment, because some people are like, oh, you know what, bro, I gotta get going, sorry, and it's like, man, it'll take like fucking 20 seconds, you know, Take like 20 seconds. I just need you to jump my shit real quick. But then you have those people who are like, hey, maybe y'all need to jump sometime down the road. No problem. I got you. And there's those types of people. Some people just in their own head worried about the next thing. And then there's other people who are like, yeah, man, I got you. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. So just a couple weeks ago, I had to have someone jumpstart my car twice in one day because I needed to replace my battery. And so I stopped to get gas and went to turn my car back on, and it was dead. And a bunch of people told me no. And then I asked this dude, if he could jump my shit, and he was like, "Oh man, you got cables?" I was like, "Yeah, I got cables." He's like, "Oh, no problem." He's like, "Yeah, I got some troubles myself. I only got like a couple bucks I'm throwing into my car. You know what I'm saying? We all just trying to make it." And I was like, "Shit, I know that's right." I was like, "Let me help you out, man. Since you're helping me out, let me put $10 in your tank." He's like, "What? You don't have to do that." And I was like, "No, you're helping me get to where I'm going. Let me help you get to where you're going." And it's just that simple. Did I fill his tank up? No. But was it $10 that after being told no 4 or 5 times at the gas station because everybody's in a hurry, what I mean? I just appreciated that someone was like, "Oh man, don't even worry about it. I got you." And yeah, it's just there's those people out there, and you just got to be patient and be cool. Understand everyone's got their own shit going on. A lot of people are really fucked up and had some horrible shit happen to them when they were kids. And that's just the real. That's just the real, A lot of us getting over some childhood shit or, you either had too much life experience when you were growing up or you didn't have enough, And so, you know, everyone's just trying to balance that out one way or another. And, yeah. Yeah, just don't give up hope, man. I mean, fuck hope. Have faith, Have faith. Hope is whatever. I don't hope shit, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure that I'm taken care of, my people are taken care of, and that is that. That is that. I remember sitting around during the pandemic for like a month thinking like you have to be fucking kidding me. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, what the fuck? I can't work. We got bills. Everything's piling up. What are they gonna give us, $1,200? Are you serious? What the fuck we gonna do with that, And so, you know, I remember having this conversation with April, and there's two ways we could have went about it. It was like we can go home, wait this shit out, bail on our situation, or we could find some fucking work. And what did we do? We both found work. And we stayed down. You know what I mean? And we made it happen. Despite all the bullshit, people were still hiring. And we just said, man, fuck that. We can't live like this. And, I feel like it's similar times are happening in just in a different way where it's like, yo, man, it's fucking crazy out here, but god damn it, I want to dance, man. I want to do this karaoke, man. I want to meet some cool people, some new people, and I want to do it without fearing for my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it without looking into my phone and having my phone influence or what I see on the internet influence how I feel about the world and how I feel about people and how I feel about my goddamn self. We deserve that. We deserve that. I was thinking yesterday, me and April were chopping it up about how to, help the community and kind of the mindset of, I guess, the like, how do I say it? Like the public health department or district in like every state in the country, and even like nonprofit organizations there's always this like us versus them, like us versus the rich and all that type of shit, and us versus the government and getting funding and stuff like that. And we were talking yesterday, and I was thinking like, well, why do we have to be against like rich people, for instance? Why not go in and partner with them? And instead of being like, man, you guys don't care about this and that, and it's like, man, we would love for you to be a part of what we're trying to do in the city, in the community, especially in Las Vegas. There's so much money on the strip that they could fix up the whole goddamn city if we just didn't treat them like, you know what I mean? Like they don't care, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you're going to spit in my face and then, pat me down for some money. It's like, I don't know about that. I'd be tripping too. And I understand the strip is like, motherfucker, we built this shit. You think this many people would be here if it wasn't for the strip. And I'm not saying I agree with that, but or how much money the government, like the state, would have coming in if it wasn't for us. So, I get it. I get it. But all I'm saying is, man, we want a win community center. You know what I'm saying? We want a Resort World hospital. You feel me? We want a MGM Grand fucking, I don't know, man, like national park or something. You know what I mean? Like a school, remodel these schools and build them back up. Help these teachers out and shit. Give these teachers like a pay raise for the next 10 years or some shit like that. Like, and give them all the credit because they put the money up. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones bringing in the money. Give them the credit for putting the money up. Same thing with the celebrities. It's like, man, quit hating on these motherfuckers. How are you ever going to get some money out of these people if you're always hating on them? Hating on the rich and saying that they ain't shit. It's like, okay, well, don't be expecting their help. You're just going to keep seeing them buy, another Lamborghini and another Bentley when it's like, okay, instead of buying, it's like, how about we rebuild the schools, How about we build a couple more hospitals in the city? And put your fucking name on it, man. Put your last name on that shit. Like I said, pay people, find out where we can get that funding from. And, we need like celebrity nonprofit leaders and shit. We need like celebrity, you know what I'm saying? Like people who aren't just, somebody on payroll getting paid fat to bring in, to do sales essentially. Like, how can I get you to buy into the idea that what you're going to do is going to last forever? You know what I'm saying? Las Vegas is like last in everything. So it would be nice to, get with some of the folks who got some serious money and say, hey, do you want to be responsible for, helping us turn all this bullshit around? I think that'd be a smart move. Down with the system and down with the rich and all that type of shit. But you broke motherfuckers want to be rich too. You know what I'm saying? If you were rich, you'd be able to help some people too. And so, there's ideas there. There's things that we can do that are a little different. Man. Opportunities. Kids need opportunities to explore avenues that will lead them to success at the end of the day. These kids don't need any extra frustration. They don't need to be upset with the government or upset with each other. We're putting all the weight of the fucking world on these kids. The weight of like economic disparity on them. And it's like, dude, I don't know. I'm just thinking about, what's on a kid's mind. You know what I mean? he's a virgin, probably. it's, it's probably what is on his mind of how much of a virgin he is. You know, he's tired of beating his meat. You know, stop trying to put the fucking world in his hands. You know what I'm saying? Replace it with, take his little dick out of his hands and put a fucking trumpet in his hand. You know what I mean? Or, teach him how to fucking make a car or code or something. Put a computer in there, you know? It's really not that complicated. Kids are dumb. And they don't need you breathing down their fucking back about how the world should and shouldn't be. You know, fuck them. Fuck those people, you know what I mean? Lonely ass people bugging these kids. Trying to teach them about whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? If it's not some girl popping her pussy on this fucking iPad, it's like some other shit he's being taught in school, and it's just fucking stupid. You know, and parents are like, these kids are out of control, you know, you can't get them off the phone, you can't get them off the video game. And so, just simplify that shit. Stop making enemies for them. You're not even enemies with the people that you think are the problem. You know what I mean? Because you live your life too, just like everybody else. Just like I do. I talk all this shit, but what do? I just get back to my bullshit. I just run my fucking mouth like everybody else, because I'm not special like anybody else. And I get back to my life. I help who I can help, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling April, I'm like, excuse me. I don't go in your way. You know what I'm saying? I don't go in your way to help you. I go out of my way to help. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to be jumping out in front of, jumping in the middle of other people's battles and all that type of shit. Just to feel like you have some sense of purpose. You don't need conflict. You know what I mean? You need a challenge. You don't need to be in some fucking holy war or morality war or political war with anybody. I mean, fuck. It's not time for that, man. Motherfuckers are getting robbed and killed out here every goddamn day, to be real with you. And so, you gotta be smart, man, and stop worrying about this dumbass shit. And just live your life. Go dancing. You know what I mean? Go to work, make some money, and try to be nice to everybody at work. You know what I mean? Don't hate yourself for being a fucking asshole for no reason. You know what I mean? Step out. Life isn't that bad. It's not worth killing yourself over, you know what I mean? Like actually ending your life or you know what I mean? Or like killing yourself and dying inside and then just kind of moving around like shit don't matter and fuck it all anyway, you know? It's all right, you know? It's gonna be all right. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say other than that. It's just leave these kids alone, man. Let them have some fun and let them be kids, and adults, we got to pick it up. We have to pick it up, for them. We can't just not do it and then expect them to know how to do it. It's fucked up. It's not fair. Everybody's distracted and, life is okay. Life is okay, man. These kids don't need to be thinking about fucking Ukraine. I mean, jeez. None of us need to be thinking about that shit. It's like, yeah, I swear to God, you turn on the news and they're like celebrating motherfuckers getting killed over there on like the same stations where they're showing like little fucking cat videos and cute little shit that's happening in the neighborhood. It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on, man? We celebrating war and shit now? Like, is that what we doing? Letting people see that type of shit? Is that what we're supposed to be watching? People getting blown up? I thought that was like government shit, I thought they were supposed to keep that to themselves, but like, hey, it is what it is, shit's going down, it's crazy over there. I don't know. I don't know about that. Man, yeah, man, shit is wicked. Shit is wicked, but I don't know, man. You can, like I said, you can just feel something. You can just feel something coming, and it's most likely going to be the same old shit. You know what I mean? Some economic bullshit, and just something we're gonna have to persevere through. But this time around, man, they're not gonna take away like they're not gonna take away our spirit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let whatever happen, but we can't allow them to take the joy out of the things we love and think that like, oh, just monetize everything that you have ever liked and loved ever. It's like, no, man. Why do I have to turn my fucking pickup basketball games into TikTok videos so I can blow up? Why do I have to record myself? Why do I have to worry about people like giving me love every fucking day? You know what I mean? Are you supposed to get compliments every day? Are people supposed to go out their way and be like, oh my God, you look beautiful today? I thought you couldn't look any more beautiful yesterday or the day before or the day before or the day before, but today, oh my God. That's not what it is. Fuck that shit, man. Like, I don't know, we got to give this shit a break or what, so we can remember that this shit don't matter. You know what I mean? We're just some comfort addicts, you know? If you're promoting your business, I understand, but fuck, man. I'm not fishing for handsome compliments on this motherfucker. It's I don't know, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Just step into the world, live your life and be kind, you know. Keep that thing on you, whatever it is. Be smart, have a good time, enjoy your life. You know what I mean? Go fuck somebody that you trust for real, that you really want to fuck. You know what I mean? Just, you know, whatever. With a condom, of course. But fuck, man, I don't know what to tell you, motherfuckers. Life isn't the comments. Life is not the comment section. Shit is all just a game. We're all wasting a lot of time on this motherfucking internet shit, and I hope as you're listening to this, you're like, yeah, you're right. I'm about to turn your stupid ass voice off. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah, what can I say, man? What can I say? Um, I hope we're just being productive while all this shit is going on. Only the strong will survive, and I believe that if you think this life doesn't matter and everything you do sucks and fuck it and who cares, it's gonna be tough for you. But if you believe in the human spirit, you believe in love and all this beautiful tragedy that it is to be alive, just waiting to die every day and trying to pass the time, right? But within that big gap from when you're born to you're dead, man, you do whatever you want to do. And I think it's worth it to find out that I think it's worth it to find out if you could do whatever you would want to do in this life. Find out what it would be like to not be so fucking scared and be honest, tell people the truth and pursue things that make you feel alive, do things that make you feel alive. love on people. Allow yourself to be loved. Take chances. Take calculated risks. And just fucking go for it, man. Fuck it, right? It's worth it, right? It's not that it's not worth it, so fuck it. It's that it's worth it. It's worth going for. It's worth going for it. I mean, what else is there? Lie around, get fat, complain, bitch and moan and bug everybody around you. Every time you open your mouth, complaining about this, complaining about that, bitching about everything all the fucking time. Don't ever dance in your life. Don't have fun. Not even a two-step. Haven't been on a roller coaster in years. Haven't swam in a pool. Went on a hike. Got some coffee by yourself somewhere. Had some breakfast with a family member you haven't seen in a while. Something. Live it, man. Live it. Gave a bum $20, $10, $2. I know you're not supposed to call them bums, but it is what it is, right? I mean, damn. Damn. Wild ass times, yo. But we're gonna be okay. I know that. I know it. Even if I die today, I'll be fine. Right? Everything will be fine, right? You know what I mean? Shit. It's gonna be okay. And I say we just hang in there. See what happens. And shit, man, live an honest life, decent life. Have some fun, create. Drink, be merry, be healthy. Do better. Do better than our parents did. Do better than we strive high, strive for the highest. I think we can do that. In the midst of all this chaos, I believe in us, I believe in you, and I don't think there's anything that they could do to stop us, you know what I'm saying? Unless they want to come in, kick the door down, and literally force us to not be happy, man, fuck it, fuck all this shit. We don't have to worry about what Cardi B's thinking about. We don't have to worry about what Joe Biden is or isn't doing, and you don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, like those, and those two names are synonymous. Don't get it fucked up. Nobody is your enemy. I'm going to end it with this. Because I watched one of the wildest fucking presidential press conferences I've ever seen. And it's just reminded me of that. Nobody is your enemy. Nobody is threatening the democracy of this country. The people are the government. You know what I mean? The people are that. So I'm not going to get all political at all. But there is far more. And even though I opened up this whole fucking thing with telling you to look over your shoulder, essentially, I what I really want to say is there are way more people in this world who are decent than there's not. Way more. I don't care what their political views are. I don't care what their religion is. I don't care what their favorite food is. I don't care what their fucking sexuality is or their gender is. The human beings in this country for the most part, by a vast majority, are decent people. You know, sure, debating is cool and having open conversations about important things are cool. But that doesn't mean that we need to wait to have those things for us to just have faith in one another that we're most likely, at the very least, decent. Um, some people are out of their mind, you know what I mean? But like I said, what you see on the phone isn't real life. If you've had the if you've been blessed to be able to travel a little bit, you know that most people are decent. Complete strangers that you meet that you don't know anything that they've done in their life. You don't know their darkest secrets, but you treat them decently and they treat you decently. They don't know you, you don't know them. You're not in the grocery store, for example, people aren't, pillaging and fucking fighting and arguing and all that type of stuff when you just go out into the world. Yeah, crime happens, of course. And, there's going to be things that people disagree about on stage, so to speak. But I don't give a fuck what your stupid political views are. That to me is it's such a small sliver of who you are, who your character is, how much integrity you have. Are you a trustworthy person? Are you an honorable human being? Without all that dumb shit, without whatever color you feel like is gonna, I don't know, make you feel like on the bed, like you're on the better side of history. You know what I'm saying? But the people who are always going to be on the right side of history are those who push human kindness forward and empathy forward and integrity and character forward. No matter what, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff about, I don't even want to get into it. It's just, we as people have to lighten up on the politics and the social politics, and the semantical bullshit that we let get in the way of remembering that most people are really decent folks, and have been through things that we can't imagine, that we don't know anything about. Grew up in really harsh conditions and are covering it up by whatever. But at the end of the day, you strip us all down naked, man. I don't know, we're just trying to figure it out. Everybody. For our families, for ourselves. And I don't know, there's no moral high ground, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to remembering that we're all human. And we all make mistakes. And we all could be really fucking dumb at times. But as people, man, we have to stop with all this. We have to. I don't care what side you're looking from. This shit has to stop. This shit has to stop. We have to come together, just mentally. We don't need to wear the same fucking t-shirt or put some, you know what I mean? We don't have to do anything. We don't have to all be, we don't have to all buy Nike, okay? We don't have to all buy Nike to be a part of something. We just have to remember and make the conscious effort to remember that we're all just trying, man. We're all just trying. And we don't have the right to be judging and criticizing each other through the lens of this fucking phone, man, and through the screen of the media and all that stuff. We're better than that. People are better than that. And yeah, man. So that's really all I gotta say about that. Just, we gotta look at each other like that might be a potential friend, versus I think that guy wants to hurt me. But be smart, of course. But we don't have anything to prove at this point, man. Just live your life. We're all brothers and sisters on this earth. You know, um, Human beings just figuring it out. So don't trip. Don't trip off what the next person is doing. Just be kind when you have the opportunity to, and just remember, man, it's love. It's love first, and then we can figure it out after that. But anyways, appreciate y'all hanging in there. Appreciate y'all hanging in there. Peace and blessings. I'll talk to y'all soon.